You might want to sit down for this one, pioneers, because Pi Network just dropped a game-changing update that's flipping the entire mainnet access system on its head. For the longest time, those with tentative KYC statuses were left peeking through the window while the fully verified users got all the action. But now, the doors just swung wide open. Tentative KYC holders and even brand new users can now create mainnet wallets, access Pi utilities, and start exploring the entire Pi ecosystem. This isn't just a minor tweak, it's the kind of update that could accelerate global adoption and redefine who gets to participate in Pi's digital economy. The best part? You no longer need to be an OG miner to join the party. So, let's get interactive. Do you think this bold move by the core team will lead to a price boom, or is it just another slow burn? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And while you're at it, check out my previous videos linked in the description to catch up on all the Pi Network developments you might have missed. Oh, and I want everyone watching this to type Pi Network to the moon, followed by your country's name in the comments right now. Let's show the strength of our global community. And if you're enjoying these updates, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow pioneers. It helps us keep creating more Pi Network updates just like this one. Also, join our Telegram group and Facebook page to stay even more connected with the community. Quick disclaimer, this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. Now let's get started. Let me take you straight into the heart of this exciting update. And no, we're not sugarcoating anything. The latest blog post from the Pi core team is titled, Expanding Accessibility to Pi Mainnet Ecosystem Through New Wallet Activation Opportunities. And what it brings is nothing short of revolutionary. Finally, the Pi ecosystem isn't just for the few who managed to pass full KYC months ago. It's now open to many more, including tentative KYC holders and even fresh users coming through third-party verification channels like Banxa. Here's where it gets real. You've probably heard people say that KYC was the biggest bottleneck in the Pi journey. Some users got stuck in limbo, waiting months, even a year, just to pass verification. And while those with tentative KYC statuses watched from the sidelines, the utility apps, wallet features, and even migration functions were limited to the lucky verified crowd. But with this update, things are shifting fast. Tentative KYC users can now jump into the ecosystem. No more waiting, no more watching others spend Pi while your balance just sits there. This means if you have even a tentative KYC status, you can now activate your mainnet wallet. It's not a drill. You can go in, complete your migration, interact with ecosystem apps, and begin using your Pi coin in real-world scenarios. Whether it's paying for services, joining auctions, or participating in local commerce, your Pi journey just leveled up. Now, why is this such a huge deal? Well, think about it. When the open mainnet launched, only a fraction of pioneers were actually ready for full migration. The rest of us were either waiting on KYC, stuck in technical issues, or simply unsure what was next. But this new access model flips that on its head. It's no longer just about mining history. It's about identity verification and readiness to participate. But wait, it gets even juicier. Non-users, yes, people who have never mined Pi before, can now be part of this economy too. Thanks to third-party providers like Banxa, someone new can create a mainnet wallet, verify their identity in just a few minutes, and immediately begin exploring the Pi ecosystem. That's an insane leap forward. Banxa allows users to complete KYC in just 5 minutes. That means a total outsider can onboard themselves into the Pi network and start participating without ever having to mine a single Pi coin in the past. It's clearly a strategy by the core team to bring in new waves of users, especially during a time when the Pi price is still low and utility is being aggressively built out. Now, before you get too excited, there's one thing you need to understand. If you're already a pioneer with mining history, your migration status won't be influenced by passing KYC through a third party like Banxa. This feature is aimed at bringing in fresh energy, not replacing the migration process for old users. So, if you're already halfway through the process, just hang tight. Migration is ongoing, and the core team is working behind the scenes to clear the backlog. The reason migration isn't instantaneous is because it's not just a simple token transfer. Every detail is verified. Your mining history, account activity, KYC status, and coin holdings. It's a thorough check to ensure that the network remains secure and decentralized. And yes, while it may feel slow, it's built this way to protect everyone's future Pi balance. Now let's talk strategy. Why release this feature now? Some might argue it should have come at the start of the mainnet launch. At that time, Pi Network was trending, investor interest was through the roof, and a feature like this could have driven demand sky high, maybe even pushed the price above $10 or $20. But instead, the core team waited. Now, with prices relatively stable, this move seems time to inject new life into the project. It's strategic. New users bring fresh liquidity, attention, and adoption. And the core team knows that if they want to build a real economy, they need to open more doors, not just polish the ones they already have. Another powerful signal from this update is that the Pi Network team is actively exploring more third-party verification services beyond Banksa. That means in the near future, more people from different regions, especially underserved countries, will have a path into the Pi economy. It's global inclusivity in action. Still, remember, all third-party KYC or KYB services must meet Pi's strict standards. They're not lowering the bar, they're just making it easier to reach it. Depending on your country, verification options may differ, but the direction is clear. Pi Network wants to go global, fast. When you look deeper into the article, it's not just about wallets, it's about expanding use cases. The update hints at domain auctions, Pi commerce features, and various ecosystem apps now being open to a wider audience. The days of Pi Network being an insiders-only club are over. Whether you started mining 5 years ago or joined 5 minutes ago, there's now a path to real-world utility. This update isn't just about functionality, it's about philosophy. Pi is evolving from a mining project into a global financial network, and every update like this one pulls us closer to that reality. Real use cases, real participation, real people from all corners of the globe. So what's next? Well, it's your turn. If you've got a tentative KYC, go activate your wallet and explore. If you're completely new and curious, try Banksa or any other approved third party and dip your toes in the Pi ocean. The gates are open, the system is alive, and the only thing standing between you and the ecosystem is one verification step. We're no longer waiting, we're moving. Slowly, yes, but deliberately. And this update is another giant stride toward a fully decentralized, utility-driven Pi economy. Let's quickly recap what just happened. Tentative KYC users and even brand new participants can now access the Pi Network mainnet ecosystem, create wallets, and join in on real-world utility. Third-party KYC options like Banksa are opening the doors even wider while the core team continues their efforts to clear migration backlogs and push the project forward. If you found this update insightful, show us some love by smashing that like button, subscribing, and sharing this video with your fellow pioneers and crypto lovers. We're committed to bringing you the latest and most relevant Pi Network news, and your support means the world. And here's your question of the day. Do you think this new access feature will push the Pi price higher in the coming months? Or is it just another step on a longer road? Drop your answers in the comments, and if you've got thoughts or questions, we're always here reading through every comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.